So how did you get into triathlon, Rad?
I did lots of different sports, and I started with tennis, which was a great idea of my dad because there's lots of money there. But I was really bad in ball games, and I thought that's my career. But one day, I think I was 10, my parents had to tell me, you got to choose a different sport, and I was so devastated. I thought it's the end of the world. But then I did cross-country skiing, mountain biking, running. Yeah, I think when I was 15, a coach from a local swim club approached me if I want to join this triathlete squad there, and I really liked the guys there in the squad. They were older and they looked pretty fit. And then I just tried some triathlons, and I did cross-country skiing over winter and then triathlon in summer. But then when I was 18, I had to really choose and focus on one sport, and I think triathlon won, not just because of the good-looking guys, but also because of I prefer chasing summer than winter.
Did you know Brad back then or not yet?
No, not yet.
So then, did you go to the Olympics in the short course?
Yes, I went to the London 2012 Olympics. I knew Brad then. I think we met for the first time in 2008, just a little bit. I didn't really want to talk to him because I didn't understand the Aussie accent. Kind of tried to avoid any conversation, really. But how about you? How did you get into triathlon?
I did a lot of sports when I was younger and was just pretty average at all of them. So I was swimming and I was cycling. So then I thought, wow, I'm kind of average at those two. If I'm average at running as well, maybe it's kind of a bit better as a triathlete. So yeah, I just stopped doing so many sports and just did three and kind of average at three of them.
How old were you when you did your first one, triathlon?
Probably quite young, probably like 11 or 12, I guess. Maybe just like the school fun triathlons that they have. But yeah. I never really got seriously in it. I didn't start running training until I went to university, really. But I did a little bit, but I never really enjoyed it. So it took me a while to start running.
What was your breakthrough triathlon where you realized you're actually not average in it when you can make it as professional as a living?
Maybe when I won Ironman New Zealand, that was kind of like the first really kind of big race, which had some decent people racing that I did quite well at. So yeah, that one.
Is that when you had the broken arm or something? No,
I broke my hand.
Did you know it was broken when you raced, or you just?
No, well, I crashed into the barriers halfway through the bike, and it was right on the main street of Taupo where everyone was watching. So the first thing I thought was just get me out of here. Like they had the TV cameras and everyone was like, oh no, look at that guy. There's no one else around me. I just crashed into the fence. So I was more embarrassed than anything. It wasn't until after I finished I realized my hand was a little bit swollen.
See what adrenaline can do.